make things work, you know.
Yeah. Well, that being said, ladies and gentlemen, we appreciate everyone's patience in the matter. We are going right into game one for round two, game one, Iruka versus Brine Blast. And just as you said, immediately both teams just kind of rushing on the mid, trying to see if they can actually get the pop. Pop right now does actually go for Iruka. So, but they quickly lose the Rainmaker just as quickly as they actually just picked it up.
Yeah, and Babu actually spotting out all the jumps right here. Unfortunately, he can get the shots onto Milk. Gets a really nice snipe back, getting the kill on Babu right there. And seems like he does have the Stingray, or it seems like they have the Stingray ready. Looks like he's going to be using it really early. And trying to maybe get a pick over here. Babu picking up the Rainmaker right now, trying to get it some direction with it. It does seem like the players on Iruka have been taking out the players on Brine Blast pretty well, and getting a really nice push right now.
Yeah, that was actually a very fearless push. Babu picking up that Rainmaker without any fear. Of course, with that Rainmaker, he picked it up during like the Stingray. The Stingray was still kind of being used, but of course, that being said, of course, right now, Iruka tries to actually go for a jump out, sensing a bit of a danger. Unfortunately, not able to do so. Of course, right now, Rotomotors picking up that Rainmaker, resetting it. So now, giving the rest of his team on Brine Blast a second opportunity to be able to go for the push.
On board with Monkey right here. Just trying to fight, I guess, figure out where somebody is right now. They seems like the players of Brine Blast are actually taking a push right now. We've got Rotomotors giving a Tetris, getting a double right there. Nicely done. Actually being able to take out two is really, really helpful, especially when trying to get a push going. It makes things a lot easier in general.
Oh my goodness, here we go. Okay, Brine Blast looking particularly strong right now, 2 down on the situation right here. It's not going to look very great. Rotomotor is trying to do the best he can to be able to actually push it, but of course, not being able to catch that end zap as he goes directly for the Rainmaker, and of course getting that tray with Babu. So right now, the entirety of Brine Blast is going to be wiped, and Snipes and the rest of his teammates are going to try to see what they can do. Whether or not they actually decide to go for a Rainmaker reset remains to be seen, but of course Snipes going up ahead, taking lead, trying to recover a little bit of mid-control before he actually goes up and goes to the push. Here comes the Inkjet.
Fortunately for the Inkjet doesn't actually come out there, but now we're on board with Chite with the end zap right now. Just trying to, I mean, at this point in time right now, Iruka, they already got a 15-point push, so, you know, they're definitely a lot safer than usual. It's not necessarily where they're in a lot of pressure right now. Just a thing where they can just kind of chill, just make sure that they have control and they can just maintain it. And, I mean, if they can get a pick and look for ways that they can push in, just like, I mean, what they did right now, then they're going to try to take the opportunity.
Yeah, that's actually really well said. Actually, you know what? The one thing I'm noticing a lot in this map is that both teams, whenever they do have the Rainmaker, it seems like they're making this... I wouldn't call it a mistake, it just seems like they're very bent on the idea that they want to be able to take it through that hallway. I would actually ask you, when do you think would probably be the best opportunity to be able to take it for a left side push? Because it seems like none of the teams have displayed that so far.
So usually when it comes to trying to take it through a left side push, you really want to make sure that you have absolute control of everything. Like, you want to have control of middle, you want to have control of left, you want to have control of right. So you just want to make sure you have control of everything. If it's a thing where you can spot, or the players can spot where, I guess, the players are coming from, like maybe some are coming out of spawn, or some are coming through the street, then it's definitely really necessary. It's definitely really a good idea to actually take it left. But right now, it doesn't seem like they're trying to do that. They're actually going for it right. They had the opportunities, and it looks like Chai is going to just go ahead and put the Rainmaker into the pedestal.
Oh, getting that slam dunk right there, looking really strong. He fearlessly pushed up, despite the fact that like there was a sniper aiming at him the entire time. But unfortunately for Brine Blast, they weren't able to actually get the snipes that they needed to stop that Rainmaker before pushing up to the pedestal. That being said, of course, Iruka looking really strong for their game one. If they continue this kind of aggression, they're going to be able to actually go really far in this tournament. And of course, Chait looking super strong with that 21 KA. coming up pretty clutch for his team, especially with that Rainmaker dunk.
Yeah, definitely. I'm actually kind of surprised since like he only had 3 armors, so who knows? It could have been a thing where I guess Chai actually got a lot of kills, because usually when like an NZAP or something like that gets some sort of KA like that, you usually expect to have that person to have like 7 armors, because they're over and over again just farming the armors for their teammates so they can actually push and all that. But only having 3 and having a 21, it kind of seems that he did a lot of work of just trying to, I guess, get the kills in general as well. So definitely good support for, definitely good slaying as well and support.
Yeah, being an overall pedestal for the rest of this team, looking really, really strong. It seems like Iruka does have a chance to actually secure this game right here, right now, of course, as we head into Splat Zone's Walleye. Now, Zone's Walleye, I don't know, maybe this might be due to my own personal experience, but I always feel like this version of the map is so different from its Splat 1 variant, but I think maybe that could be just because of like just the difference in like the subs, the specials, like everything. It's like a whole new ball game going into Splat 2. So like a lot of the stuff that applied back in Splat 1 doesn't really necessarily apply, just due to the overall change of the game, even though everything is much more or less still the same. But I don't know, what do you think, dude?
Yeah, I actually have to like entirely agree with you, because like when it was Splat 1, you could either just have Kraken or a baller, or not baller, bubbler. I'm actually forgetting what it's called. And you just kind of lead with Kraken and hopefully you just open up with that. But now it's a lot more sophisticated. It's like when you're trying to get back in the zone, you want to have a Stingray, you want to have an armor, you want to have a ninja. Like it's like you need 3 specials to actually get back in, compared to Splat 1, where it was just you need 1 and then you can just make things happen.
Yeah, that's definitely the best way to put it right here. Now, as we set into game 2, right, of course, both teams kind of looking to see what they can actually do to reclaim this midsection right here. Iruka does have like a very interesting, like a very standardized team comp by my looks of it. It seems like they're bringing out the Blaster and the Kensa Dualies. But this is an interesting pick. I do see that Brine Blast here opting in with the Clash Blaster and the Roller, and I think that's the Kensa Dualie? No, sorry, the Kensa Glugas, rather.
Yeah, Kensa Gluga right there. I kind of like that pick, since it also comes with the Fizzy Bombs. Since Walleye is actually more of a flatter map, Fizzy Bombs kind of work pretty well when it comes to just, I guess how the zone is shaped, since it is just like a straight zone. So you can kind of just throw Fizzy Bombs along the paths and just kind of block those paths for, block those paths and allow some more paint forward. Yeah,
no, that's definitely true. Now, I'm also kind of really, really evenly split with regards to the Roller pick right now. It's very reliant on map control, but of course, that we see right there, Jink, a good example, just kind of being trapped in by Chafe right there as he's pushing up. Right now, Iruka looking super strong. They still have 10 ticks left before they're actually able to secure the victory for this game. Stingray does come out, 5 ticks left. 3 members of Brine Blast do go down, and of course, that's going to be game 2. Of course, Iruka picking up a solid 2-0 victory here in round 2 versus Brine Blast.
Yeah, Iruka just played really well. They just locked it down. They had all the, they got the first picks at the game right there. They kind of just locked it down, made sure they got specials after it, and then kind of used it against them when they were trying to get back in. So